好，正好我们这个 Saturday 王国建还要那个的，还要开会。我还正在想呢，这个怎么来那个研究有没有请你啊？研究那个南京的研究生要讲课。
他那个什么，那是那个谁，那不是王福林，那是那个谁，那个
王国建，
方贵健那边。
对啊，
他
是啊。
他给我发过来了，但是呢，我准备跟他说我参加不了，因为我要去参加他们那个活动嘛，因为是
哦，那行，
学校赞助了
好，
啊，赞助了，所以我要去
好的
参加他们那个活动。哎、
，OK。
因为他已经定下来了嘛，就是在 confirm 在
对对，那没事，那个以及上一次是试讲都还
讲，现
可以，
在是
然后这一次是正式的，就在正式 presentation 再过一遍，看看他们讲的怎么样。
OK，所以
嗯
问题不大，问题不大。再一个，咱们
嗯嗯
又增加了这么多新的委员，别人都
嗯
这个就是听一听嘛，没关系了。
嗯，
好的，
好，
你们开始吧。
好，Can you see the PPT?
Yes.
I just shared. So last week we started the TCM gynecology introduction, right? So we talk about what is TCM gynecology, and the definition is there's a few keywords. Number one is one of the clinic specialty, right? TCM gynecology, and it is unique in the theory, and there are lots of therapeutic methods that can be used, and also very effective in treated, women condition. But based on TCM theory, not Western medicine theory. That's a different. And it has long history from Neijing, yellow ampli internal classic to now. There are lots of development, lots of theory developed for TCM gynecology. And I also ask you why you learn TCM gynecology. Why we need it? Because majority of patients in the future will be female. We need to know how to dealing with women's condition. And TCM do have pretty good result for gynecology. Then we goes to the TCM, like woman's unique physiology. Unique physiology. We talk about the uterus and the structure of the reproduction system. What included in females' reproduction systems? Anyone can tell me what the structure included female reproduction? 小吴，想想看。
是女性的那个
生殖系统
生殖系统，
包括了哪些东西？
子宫、
嗯
卵巢，
嗯，
阴道、子宫颈。
in English.
Oh.
Try English.
Oh la la.
Hammond here, right? Hammond. Hammond, do you understand Chinese?
No.
What's the words in English? How to say 子宫?
Uterus. That's
Useless. Good. Then, yeah. Hammond, you say it. What included in female reproduction?
menstruation, pregnant, and
That's not
Korea.
structure. That's the female's specialty. Female reproduction system. The what include the structure.
Yeah, the pregnant.
Remember the picture here? Here.
Yeah.
Right? So look at those words. 小吴, repeat in English. What the
Oh, uterus.
uterus? This one. This
Mhm.
one is uterus. And this one,
Ovary.
ovary. And this one,
Oviduct.
what's the other words we mentioned in the class? Fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. Also same meaning of oviduct. 中文怎么说？这个管
输卵管。
叫什么啊？
输卵管。
输卵管，对，输卵管 ，fallopian tube。cervix here， 宫颈 cervix and so and also female breast belong to the female reproduction system as well. Right. So that's the female reproduction. And regarding the here you see front back the uterus located just between the bladder and the rectum. So in front of the uterus, bladder, and behind is rectum. Female. So, and also there's a hormonal control, right? Hormonal control, the hypothalamus, pituitary, ovary, we call that HPO axon. HPO axon. So what the HPO axon means? The hypothalamus 下丘脑 release a hormone called gonadal release hormone, GnRH. Stimulate the pituitary to release two hormones. One is FSH, another one is LH. Those two hormones circulate in bloodstream and goes to the ovary, stimulate the ovary to release estrogen, progesterone, those female hormones. Those female hormones very powerful and impact females' physiological condition, right? So hormonal reproduction. That's all more detail for the hormonal control. And we also mentioned that in a cycle, female cycle, the hypothalamus, pituitary, the ovary cycle, and estrogen, progesterone, and the endometrius response, even temperature, they will respond differently in those cycle. The first half cycle, late half cycle, you see, they change different. Like here, the endometrius getting sixth one. When the endometrius gets sixth one. Huh? 我看看那个is everyone here? I said oh. Are you turn on the camera? I only see 小吴. There's other people. Where is the yeah, shall go hammer. Yes. Don't hide in your camera. Are you shy? 小高?
No, but if you have a picture more clear in this.
Yes. So, 小高, when females endometrius reach to the sixth one.
没明白您的问题。
明白没明白呢? Hammett.
Yeah, but how it starts
understand
the
my question?
cycle? Start by cycle. How the hormone start by cycle?
Yeah.
to finish.
Yes, when your endometrius reach to the highest sixth one. Look at the picture. Look at here, this picture. That's the. Can you see the mice?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So one is the sixth one, one is the thinnest one. From the picture, can you tell?
Since when
No, not clear. I don't understand exactly what you're talking about. How to start, like.
when the moisture go on,
Huh?
it's getting thin. Between two period, it's where
You see,
this
clearly the thinnest one is just after period. Around the day 6, 7, when the period finish. Yeah, your endometrius is peel off, gone. Of course, that's here. You see, look, very thin. Here, only like the thickness like this one. When do they reach to the sixth one? Just before the period. You see the glow, the getting thicker to here. Just before the period. That's the sixth time, right? It's here. After period that comes the period. What is the period? Period is your blood plus that endometrius. Your endometrius layer is peel off. That's the period. They peel off, become thinner. Right? Clear? Make sense?
Yeah.
Hamid?
Yes, it's good.
Any question? So that's why, female, when they go to check the female hormonal test, they will request you, when do you come, right? Either before the period or after period. Why? Because the response, you see, they're different. So if you check the FSH level, LH level, yeah, different time, they're different reading. Like when, let's say in the middle cycle, you check the LH, yeah, that's the highest one. Yeah? When you after the, the middle cycle, they go drop to the. So huge difference. The different reading have different meaning. You must combine with timing.
老
combine
师，
with
这
timing.
做尿检就做出来的吗？
啊？
这是做尿检就可以做的，还是
尿检检查？
那个 LH 那个是尿检做的，还是需要血检做的？
这个血检呢？
是血检的。
检的。
OK。
是，它在血液循环里边。
OK。
So that's a different response, you see. So time is very important issue. And the temperature. Are you starting your temperature yet, assignment? Huh? Do you remember your assignment?
Yes.
What's your assignment? Huh? What is your assignment? No?
Gonna start from tomorrow.
小吴好像get surprised. 小高 do you understand the last class I give you the assignment? What is the assignment?
Yeah, for temperature.
From your response seems you didn't get it. 小高，给你什么的家庭作业？Homework. 来告诉我，你收到什么家庭作业了？
没事了。
没有，
有吗？
我忘了，才一个礼拜就忘了啊。这个小吴来，这个你不做家学，你已经是 lost 了。
其实我也忘掉，因为上周不是考试嘛，就这个事情就忘了。
妈呀，你考试的这
好像表格是没有表格，就是。
Okay, Hammett, tell them, repeat the homework I assigned last week.
Yeah, it's for we check the temperature every morning for 1 month, and for the regular cycle also. That's what.
And if let's say you the male, we have 3 males, yeah. Male student better to find your significant others. So if you
Yes.
have wife, measure your wife. We'll record 1 month because the female, those temperature is significant different than males.
Okay.
And the male have less meaning to measure those we call BBT, basal body temperature. So you do use for female. And you need to buy a thermometer. 你的体温表有没有？每个人都有体温表吗？有体温表，那你准备好？thermometer then has to be consistent every morning, similar time. Don't say today I measured at 7, tomorrow 9, and next day 5. Those are not consistent. And also, if you use the mouse temperature, always mouse. Don't say today mouse, tomorrow skin. No good. Anything will impact the temperature. For example, you catch a cold, learn high fever. Obviously, the temperature is high, so that's not count. You have to make notes. 小曹还记得吗？这个上一次这个 homework
记得这样说，但没记住这是个作业。
你笑死了，这告诉你的作业你就没记得，那你怎么做啊？
不是您就是说是那个温度不一样吗？
这什么温度不一样？这个很快的，我们6月底就说了，这个2个月时间内你要这个一个 measure 就要1个月，所以 you have to start earlier. Don't wait to the last minute, then you couldn't finish it. 小曹在吗？
对啊。
对。听清楚了吗？
你不是让测体温是吗？
你还没那个测上一次我布置的作业怎么测体温呢？
每天固定个时间，早上固定个时间测。
Okay. Now listen. Let me repeat one more time. And you have to. This is very important because in gynecology treatment, BBT, basal body temperature, BBT, is very commonly used to treat many conditions like infertility, to regulate a woman's period. Sometimes the patient come to see you with no any symptom. For example, infertility. You ask the patient, hey, do you suffer any symptom? They say no. I don't have abdominal pain, don't have low back pain, don't have headache, but she just couldn't get pregnant. How do you treat it? They say, oh, you don't have symptoms. I couldn't figure out the pattern. I can't treat you. No, they can't get pregnant. They need help. So BBT plays important roles. You measure the BBT and see which stage they belong to. and based on stage, you give them treatment too. So it is very important tools. Everyone need to know how to measure it and how to explain it. So your assignment is number 1, measure it, record it. Number 2, explain it, whether you understand what's the meaning. So for male student, it's better to find a female partner to measure it. Fortunately, all 3 male, you have wife, right? So you could measure your wife. And when do we measure it? Not evening time, not lunch time. Early morning when you wake up. First things, you measure the temperature. Don't move. Measure it. Record the time. Usually, let's say, if you wake up at 6 o'clock, always consistent at around 6 o'clock. And then record the temperature. Then go to wash, brush your teeth, and wash the face, those other things. This become your first thing every morning, at least for 1 cycle. So about 28 days. Are you clear?
Yes.
其他3位呢？听懂了没有？
OK，
下个礼拜别再说我忘掉了啊。你这个马上开始。And we also explain those hormonal change. So that's what we learned last class. Now here, uterus, the anatomy we finished. Now second one, menstruation. People say, oh, menstruation, easy. Everyone knows menstruation. But if I ask you, can you tell me what is a normal menstruation? Anyone can describe a normal menstruation? Why normal menstruation is important? Because it is a criteria to measure whether the period is abnormal. Right? Only when you know this is normal, then we know what is abnormal. So we only have 1 female student. 小高。你来先说说看，正常的这个月经，什么样才叫正常月经
？28天正常。
That's it。
血色正常。
血色什么样？
正常鲜红，不暗不淡。
正常鲜红不红不暗。还有吗？
知道。
不知道。This is only a layman understanding of a menstruation. Not enough for a profession, an acupuncturist. 小吴有没有补充的？
一般排卵是那个出血一般是7天左右嘛。
7天。
正常是平均是28天。一般发生在月经初潮一般是12到15岁。更年期。
你习惯用中文的，所以要改这个习惯了。
因为平常说法语说的多，英语现在一下子不是很好说出来。
不行，你以后考试要英文呢。这个
就看还可以，现在说真的有点难度。
看和说一样的了。
怎么改过了？ 其他没了，差不多这些。
对，小曹，你来补充看，有没有还有什么补充的？
那就是它周期一定要规律吧？
那
然后
周期
啊，月经量可能也比较稳定吧，别太多也别太少，大概就这些吧。
就这么多。Hammond, anything? Obviously you don't understand what. Let's say you could you describe a normal menstruation, Hammond? How do you describe a normal menstruation? That's very important. I will test you, okay?
Yeah,
so
but
you better
normal like 1 week, something like
1
this.
week, okay?
What is right or not?
Anything else?
Yeah, we have to understand also what is short
What is
menstruation,
short?
what is the short one period, what is the long.
Yeah, but if you don't know the normal, how do you know short
Yeah, that's
or
what.
long?
That's what
So
I'm
that's
talking
why
about.
we must know the normal menstruation before you know the short or long.
Yeah, but normal almost 1 week, something like this.
Okay.
That's true or not?
Anything else? Now listen. And normal, actually, your answer is not the complete.
Yeah, I know.
A normal menstruation. Number one, you must ask the age. So if a girl 6 years old come to see you, do you ask menstruation? No, that's not start menstruation yet. Same, if a woman 60 years old, do you ask menstruation? The age is important. So the first period start we usually around age 12. Age 12. In TCM, we use the number female 727, which is 14. 14. When 天癸 comes, 天癸, heavenly water comes. So that we have a special name called menarche. You have to remember the term menarche. Write down menarche, menarche. 中文叫初潮，初潮，第一次月经，英文叫 menarche, menarche. So menarche at around 12 years age, no more than 18. 18岁，如果到18岁月经还没有来潮 ，if a girl do not get period and after 18, we can make a diagnosis called primary amenorrhea. 原发性闭经 primary amenorrhea. If there's a 16 come without period, we can't make a diagnosis 原发性闭经，因为还没超过18岁。So age is important to make your diagnosis, right? So this is one age. Second age, when do they finish the period? According Yellow Ample Internal Classic, 7-7, which is 49. Average Canadian woman finish period at 51, 51岁。现在所以尽管几千年过去了，这个 change 还是 not much，基本上还 follow《黄帝内经》的 development So around the 50s, they start menopause. So those two age.
您刚才说这边人大部分51岁绝经。
对啊，这是平均年龄51岁，加拿大的妇女，51岁结经，所以如果说一个 woman come to see you 35岁，她已经没有月经了啊，那这里你要考虑啊，是否是 early menopause，可能是，所以 age plays an important role, but overall, the from 14 to like 50, they are about 35 years, 35 years to 40 years. That's a woman can have period and can have baby. So this is number one. Number two, now we have to describe the period itself. That still belong to a normal menstruation. The period, the menses last for about normally about 3 to 5 days. No more than 7 days. A normal mens should not be longer than a week. So normally 3-5 days. No more than 7 days. If longer than 7 days, we call prolonged period. It's abnormal. So 3-5 days. Now in those 3-5 days, again, first day, second day, third, fourth, 5 day, a little different. Usually the first day is little. The color is lighter. Second day, the second and third day gradually increase, heavy, and the color getting deeper. And the third, fourth day, again, lighter, and the color getting lighter as well. And finished at the fifth day, or again, 6-7 days. So lingering. So those periods you have to ask about the duration of menses, which we said 3 to 5 days or no more than 7 days. You need to know the volume, how heavy the flow. So now average around we say 8 to 100 milliliters of the period, but no one will really measure the how much millimeters, right? So usually they use the pads, how frequent they change the pads to describe the heaviness, right? And the soakness. And we have to describe the color. Describe the color of the period. Whether red, light red, right? And the character of the period. Now the character, should we have a clots? No. Usually have no clots, right? Or little bit small clots, they're considered normal. But normally, it's a blood, no clots. That's a character. Not too thick, not too thin. Not too heavy, not too light. So those are the normal. And number 3, the cycle. Should be regular cycle every 4 weeks. Roughly every 4 weeks, 28 days. But there's some variation among the normal. What variation? 7 plus minus 7. So 28 days plus 7, 35. Minus 7, 21. So between 21 to 35, as soon as consistent, we consider them as normal as well. 所以一个妇女如果她的月经都是每3个礼拜来一次，每3个没有什么 symptom， 没有什么 complaint， 我们也认为是正常的。反过来，另外一个妇女如果说每次都是32天、35天 没什么 complaint， 那么也是属于正常。As soon as consistent. Don't be 1 month 21 day, another month 35 day. That's not normal. So that's the period itself, a normal. Are we done? No, still not. The fourth one, you need ask about the accompanying symptom. So during the period or before around the period, shouldn't have any symptoms like a cramp, headache, low back pain, diarrhea, moody, breast tender. Those we called PMS. PMS, heard PMS? What is PMS? Polymenstrual symptom. So they shouldn't, a normal menstruation shouldn't have those PMS, or minimize a little bit. Don't impact their study. Don't bother their life. We can say normal. And one more thing, actually, period. There's no special order. If the period with heavy flavor, strong flavor, no good. So no special smell. So those is the normal period. So you have to ask, describe. Are you clear? Do you get it?
Yeah, what does mean PMS?
Huh?
You talk about PMS. What that mean? This menstruation?
What's a
Period
PMS?
menstruation or what?
PMS is abbreviation for premenstruation symptoms. Women around the period, quite often, they present lots of symptoms. Just now I mentioned moody, headache, and cramp, low back pain, diarrhea. Those all belong to PMS symptom.
Okay, thank you.
Any question?
是5点
哎，
是吗？
听懂了没有啊？这几个，
Total is
小高，你
5.
来重复一下我刚才讲的。
I'm not sure, but I can replay. But the total of the 5 points. First about the age. Second about the
No, age, and then repeat the age. What's the age? No,
between
normal period start what age?
between 14 to 49. Second
Okay.
one is about 3 to 5 days is normal. 7 school. A little bit
That's
long.
menses.
Yeah.
Lasts for 3-5 days, no more than 7 days.
But I didn't
About-
clear your side. So about the color, the third one is the color, and the third one is the circle. Circle about
Cycle, but not circle. Cycle.
Cycle.
Cycle is the means that every period comes how many days? Usually around 4 weeks. Right? But 28 days could be plus or minus 7 days a week. So between 21 to 35, as long as they're consistent or considered normal.
The last one is about the smell.
Oh, we haven't finished. The volume. The volume. How to describe the volume? Flow.
What is flow?
What is flow? 小吴补充一下 ，What is flow？
The liquid.
That's blood. Yeah, the
Yeah.
blood. Your blood flow. Yeah, whether the flow is
So
heavy
to be
or
not
lighter.
so
How do you describe it?
not heavy, not light. It's like
Yeah.
gonna be like
And based on day 1, day 2, they maybe varies, right? The first day lighter, second, the third day heavy, and the third, fourth, the getting lighter again. But total volume usually no more than 100 milliliters. Long. And the character, your menses character, character. Your character is 月经的质量，经质。Any clots? No clots. It's red blood without clots. So that's the most important. Describe the menses.
if gonna be clot, gonna be stagnation.
Oh, that's pathology that later on we'll learn. First, you have to know that a normal menstruation look like simple. Actually, they are not so simple. If you don't know the normal, you completely don't know what is abnormal. You have no idea.
Exactly. Yes.
So that's a very important question. If you don't catch this one, basically, gynecology, you fail. And then next one, you have accompanying symptoms, which is PMS. What are the PMS? What a common symptom for PMS? So normal menstruation shouldn't have period, shouldn't have PMS, or very mild PMS symptoms, which include moody, breast tender, cramp, low back pain, headache, and so on. Some people, before the period, the lip swelling, face swelling, that's PMS signs too. Edema. Oh, the menses also include the smell. No special smell. Are you clear?
老师，您这个现在是讲的这些有在放 PPT 吗？还是您就在讲？因为 PPT 现在就停在这一页。
这一个就 menses 呢，这一个你现在 menses 都没搞懂啊？怎么样正常的 menses，正常的月经啊？你都搞懂了没有？
您刚才说那个第一天是浅的，第二天后面之后没听清。
第一天是浅色的量比较少，第二天、第三天就开始增多了啊 ，float 就 heavy 了，颜色就加深了，然后到了第4、第5天又反过来又浅了，又量减少了。你自己你想想看，你自己这个月经是什么样的？这个正常不正常？
这个不是在第2点里吗？这个是单独的一点吗？
现在的问题是你现在你看好了这个 PPT 在吧？现在在讲这第2点 menstruation。我教你正常的 menstruation， 刚才的，然后这个里边我分了正常 menstruation。第1点年龄，你要问年龄这个。第2点是 menstruation itself mens， 这个 mens 里边包括了哪？又包括了什么？你的 cycle 是怎么样？你的 volume 是怎么样？你的颜色是怎么样？你的 character 是怎么样 ？smell 是怎么样？这里边多的呢。第3个才是 accompanying symptom，like PMS， 有没有？这要分开来，一步一步这清清楚楚啊。所以学习要有条理性，迷毛胡子一把抓， 什么东西都学不到。你把它分成，这才能够就搞得通透了，你才能够掌握。
您刚才我记得还说了一下，就是4到5天减少之后，还说，所以就是都减少了之后，一般其实也是到7天了。您是这样说的是吗？
不超过7天，大
嗯
多数的妇女是3到5天，但你
嗯
每个人都是3到5天，不一样啊。但有的人长，有的人短一点，这个是正常范围内的 variation。如果说不超过7天，我们认为还是正常的一个月经，明白了没有？哦，对，来休息，这你们好好去读一下那个这个妇科的那个，这是妇科最基本的东西啊，那个你不熟悉的话，后面很难学的。OK，来 take a break。
How much? 10 minutes?
Ten minutes break。 Are you back? Hello, hello. Turn on your camera.
You want some soup, Lee?
So now we finish how to describe a normal period, and then how to expand the period, and in TCM how to explain why you got a period, right? So how to produce a period. Now in TCM, oh, I think there's a few people still not here yet. Is Hamed here? Xiaotao? Are you here? Looks here, but nothing on the camera. Hamed? So how to explain the period in TCM? And period relate to number one is 天癸, 天癸. English they call heavenly water, 天癸. So in Yellow Ample Internal Classic, we say the woman's development based on kidney chi, 1727 until 77. So when they reach to 27, kidney chi grow up. As kidney chi grow up, there's one material called 天癸 produced. 天癸, heavenly water produced. Because that 天癸 produced, it stimulates the menstruation and they produce the menstruation. So what is 天癸in Western medicine, kind of close to hormone, some of female hormone. But 天癸, not only women have 天癸, men have 天癸too. So it is sexual hormone, kind of sexual hormone, both male and female. Of course, in female, it's female sex hormone. It belongs to water, heavenly water. So that's one thing related to the menstruation. Second thing is 脏腑 organ and menstruation. Almost all 脏腑 organ relate to menstruation, especially those 脏腑 organ relate to the blood, because we know that menstruation basically is a type of blood. So when we learned before, in blood circulation, blood production, which 脏腑 organ relate to the blood production, which 脏腑 organ relate to the blood circulation? Any idea? So in the foundation, we said the heart governs the blood. The spleen controls blood. And kidney essence can turn into blood. Liver storing blood. So you see blood. Menstruation is a type of blood. So all those organs are connected with menstruation. Especially if we want to concentrate on some organs, 3 organs plays more important roles. the spleen, the kidney, the liver. The spleen, liver, kidney. Now, spleen, liver, kidney, which meridian connect to those organs? Three foot in meridian, right? Foot tai yin, foot sao yin, foot jue yin, those meridian, right? Connect to those three organs. Now, those three meridian, there's a cross point. Which point is their cross point on the leg?小吴，哪个穴位啊？
三阴交。
三阴交，三阴交 ，three yin meridian cross point，三阴交。That's why, in gynecology we use 三阴交，number is spleen 6. Spleen 6 so much. Almost every gynecology condition you could use spleen 6 because those three organs all relate to period. If you want to regulate period, yes, you could use the spleen 6, right? So again, try to understand those three organs, the relationship with the period. What's the relationship between period and the spleen? What's the relationship between the period and the liver and the kidney? So go back to the foundation to look at. So that's the internal organ with the period. Number 3, qi and blood. We say basically menstruation is the blood. Of course, it relates to the blood circulation, blood production. But what's the relationship between qi and blood? You know, qi is a command of the blood, right? So the qi moves, blood moves. So they have the close relationship with the blood, with the qi, So that's why, you know, during the pregnancy, do we have menstruation? 怀孕了以后还有月经吗？为什么没有了？小高，为什么怀孕期间没有月经了？
子宫内膜不脱。
子宫内膜没脱。用中医的讲法来说，因为你怀孕了以后，妈妈的这个血啊、气血啊，要引跃胎儿了，它没有多余的东西了。你月经是多余出来，它就的，它没有多余的，它要营养胎儿，所以它不产生月经了。一般来说 ，postpartum 啊，产后哺乳期有没有月经啊？也没有月经，为什么呢？用中医的讲法就是说，在这个时候，这妈妈这个月经，这个是血液嘛，气血，它要上面产生乳汁，它是要上达乳房来产生乳汁，营养小孩了，它没有多余的气血来浪费，所以这就表明气血和月经是有很大的关系的。第4个部分，经络跟月经有什么关系？Is Hamid here? If not here, I will explain both English Chinese. Hamid?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Are you turning on your camera?
Yeah. Yes, I'm.
No, I didn't see your picture. Only 3 people. Actually, none. Yes. Yeah. If turn off the camera, I couldn't see you. 小曹 here 呢？
这儿呢？
啊，为什么我看不见你的照片？So the last one is the meridian, menstruation and the meridian. So could you tell me which meridian have close relationship with the period? You learn the meridian, right?
任脉、
任脉，还有呢？
督脉、
督脉。
لا
冲脉 right
冲脉。Good.
kidney and liver.
Liver. Okay.
Kidney.
Kidney and the liver. Now, 12 regular meridia, of course, just now we mentioned the organ, right? Spleen, liver, kidney, of course, meridia, they will have some connection as well. But when we talk about the meridia and the menstruation, particular 奇经八脉, actual ordinary meridian, 8 actual ordinary meridian. What are 8 actual meridian, ordinary meridian? 奇经八脉哪八脉？
任脉、督脉、阴维、阳维、阴跷、阳跷、带脉、冲脉。
So look, 8 actual meridia, 任督、冲带、阴维、阳维、阴跷、阳跷。So 8 actual meridian. What's the function of 8 actual meridian? They're gathering the additional qi and blood from the 12 regular meridian, right? And fill up the 冲润, fill up the uterus. Especially, they connect to gynecology. Now, among those 8 actual meridia, 任督冲带, 任督冲带 especially important. 这4个任督冲带4个 meridia 对妇科非常非常的重要。经脉。So try to understand why 任督冲带 for meridia. What's the relation with the period? With the period. So if you understand those, just now I mentioned, menstruation with the 脏腑 organ, with the 天癸, with qi and blood, with the actual meridian. Understand their function. Then you understand the mechanism of menstruation in TCM. Any question? Now we finish menstruation. So in menstruation, we talk about 2 things. Number 1, how to describe a normal menstruation. How many components include a normal menstruation? So not easy. You have to be complete, not just like a layman. You describe, menstruation 7 days, 5 days. That's it. No. Too simple. You are professional. You are acupuncture. You must know much more detail and the meaning. Second one is why produce the period. How to explain the period in TCM. Right? In TCM. So those the menstruation is type of blood. Those blood connect to the 脏腑 organ, connect to the 天癸, connect to qi blood, connect to 经络 meridian. So you have to explain it. In this way, you understand menstruation in TCM. Are you clear? Good. Now we finish the menstruation. Any question? 小高？没有question，我们要往下走了啊。我还是这一句话哈，你们要花更多的时间在复习和预习和复习哈，不单纯上课这一点时间是不够的。你要将来，我希望你们能够成为一个合格的针灸师以后，那么你首先第一步就是要通过你的考试，你不通过考试的话，你拿不到执照，你还是当不了针灸师，对吧？所以这个考试不是很容易的我这是也是个告诉你啊，这个很多学生经过几年都要考好几次才能够通过，所以真的是他们说要脱一层皮的，并不是说这么简单的这，所以一定要花很大的力气在准备的你如果说学习这不努力的话，这个我们刚刚4月份就考过了一次尽管我们的大多数学生说应该来说没问题，但是还是有一些 challenge The next one, leukorrhea. So what is leukorrhea? Anyone can explain what is leukorrhea?
Start after the period gonna be like gonna be cut the period, no more period, that's it? Or not?
No, leukorrhea is not period.
All is a liquid gonna be liquid?
It's a white transparent liquid
Okay.
secreted by also vagina. This is the leukorrhea. 我们讲 Chinese called 带下 Now this 带下 leukorrhea, the terminology leukorrhea have 3 meanings in TCM leukorrhea. Number one is a physiological 带下 Physiological, it's normal. Normal women, should they have a leukorrhea? Yes, they should. Normal women should have some leukorrhea. If they don't have leukorrhea, actually that's a problem. Like menopause women. Menopause women, because the decrease of the leukorrhea, so their vagina is dry. They're not comfort. It's a pathology. But on opposite, if too much leukorrhea, dribbling, that's not normal too. So the leukorrhea is a liquid secret from the vagina to moist the vagina, just like your tears to moist your eye. 就像你的眼泪来滋润你的眼睛，不能够太多，也不能太少。这个就是 leukorrhea 带下。So normal leukorrhea 生理性的，正常的。Of course 带下 also means pathological. If they're too much or too less, or the quality of the leukorrhea change, like smelly, turns to yellow, or greasy, they're not normal. That become pathological. Pathological leukorrhea, we call it 带下病. That's a leukorrhea disease. Leukorrhea disease. The third meaning in TCM, 带下 means any disease below the belt. Right? 带下 below the belt. So we call 带下医 is gynecologist. Last class I mentioned 扁鹊 the bird doctor. 顾邯郸 become a gynecologist. 带下医 So they have different different meaning. And any disease below the belt, the gynecology disease, so nuclear. Now, talking about the normal nuclear, again, just like menstruation, we have to know the normal, then we can determine what is abnormal. Right? So what is normal nuclear? Again, the volume, it's a transparent liquid, the color, the transparent, no color, liquid, not too thin, not too thick, not too much, the volume, not too much, not too less. And also, it may change as the different stage of the period. Like during the ovulation time, usually a little bit more. After pregnancy, a little bit more. Those, there's some variation. But after menopause, usually less. They become more dry. So there's some normal variation. There's some changes. Some change. And then too much nuclear produce the pathology we call 带下病. 带下病. We have a one chapter discuss the nuclear disease. Nuclear disease, 带下病 include the color change. So we have like white nuclear, we have yellow nuclear, red nuclear, green, black, or rainbow, 五色带 rainbow nuclear. So based on different color, divide them into different nuclear disease. Different disease. Also shouldn't have any smell. If there's a smell, there's some problem. The nuclear disease. Of course, if the too less, generally indicate indeficient. Like menopause women, why they have less nuclear? Because they're indeficient. So vagina become dry. So how to treat it? You have to nourish yin. Nourish yin. So that's the nuclear. Any question about nuclear? The last one, pregnancy and the label. So pregnancy, first, pregnancy. Previously we mentioned, why pregnancy is the egg and the sperm, they met each other. They met each other and plant in the uterus, it get pregnancy. Grow up. And 10 months, pregnancy, deliver the baby. But how to explain in TCM? In TCM, okay, male essence plus female blood. The egg, we don't use the term egg. We don't have egg. We call blood. Female blood, they put together and produce a baby. Produce the baby. And of course, nowadays with those biomedical science, we know much more detail about the pregnancy, right? And so that's what the real meaning of the male essence and female blood. Female blood. So let's see the. Dealing cycle, see here. For this chart, we know that during here, this time is ovulation period. Between day 12 to 16, day 12 to 16, this period is ovulation period. Means women produce the egg. So if during this period there's a sperm, 精子 enter and met with the egg, they might get pregnant. Now, too early, let's say here, or too late, here, they have intercourse and the sperm go into the vagina, they soon died. And there's no egg can match with sperm. So generally they won't get pregnant. Only here, during ovulation period. Of course, ovulation not just 1 day, around 2-3 days. Those that they can get pregnant. Now, after pregnancy, how do you know a woman get pregnancy? Is there any changes happened after pregnancy?
Yes, no more menstruation.
Okay, tell me some of the changes. No more menstruation, number 1. Because
Okay,
those
enough.
blood goes to uterus to nourish the baby, right? You can't waste those blood. Any other change?小超，你有小孩了吧？
有，
有。
对，
那你观察到你太太在怀孕期间有什么变化吗
人肚子大了，身体胖了。
？OK， 行，肚子大了，慢慢的肚子越来越大。难道你怀孕1个月、2个月的时候肚子看不出来，你不晓得她怀孕了？没有变化吗
1-2个月的时候没什么变化。
没什么变化。
呕
首先
吐
知道刚才就停经了吧，
呕吐
月经没了，对不
已
对？
经呕吐
啊，吐了，那这就是变化了，这叫什么？这个吐
孕吐，
孕吐
啊，
怀孕的孕妇吐，
孕吐，英文叫什么
不知道。
？Morning sickness. Haven't right? Haven't heard of morning sickness?
Oh yeah, she kind of feel like little tired. She has
Not tired. They feel nauseous,
yeah, and
vomiting, nauseous
vomiting
in the morning,
yeah,
usually
vomiting,
in the
yes.
morning.
Vomiting, yes,
But this is
and
not because stomach
utterly-
problem cause or stomach nausea. No, because pregnancy.
stomach
Early
nausea,
pregnancy
yes.
signs we call the
Yes.
morning sickness. Okay,
Morning.
so this is a special term. You have to remember morning sickness is 妊娠恶吐 special.
And
Don't
this one gonna
describe
be
someone have nausea like Hamid have nausea because morning sickness. They were laughing.
gonna have
That's
baby.
not. Yeah, you don't have baby. Yeah. 还有其他的吗？ Any other symptoms? Or change? They might, usually complain dizziness, right? And how's their appetite after pregnancy? 小曹，你太太胃口好吗？
都不太记得了，因为她怀孕的时候正好我基本上都没怎么在家。
不，你看看不负责任吧？你看所以不在家，你看现在都记不得。
没办法，为了
你
生
学医的，
活。
你还这一些还不了解
Become in this period, she wish something special.
啊
That's right. But
Hamid, do you have baby?
may I have a big family?
You have big
Not
family,
yet,
so
no,
you
I
know
have-
your wife when during the pregnancy, what reaction?
Yes.
Tell me some of the reaction you notice.
Yeah, she get the woman. She get wish some some special food, some special fruit, some special.
Yeah, they usually they have poor appetite. There's a poor appetite. They like to pick up certain food. 有没有听说过中国人文化里边叫酸男辣女？为什么什么叫酸男辣女啊？小吴解释一下什么酸男辣女？
哇，这
啊？
就是那个孕妇会有偏好嘛，就是
不要，他事实他就偏好，如果说喜欢吃酸的东西，他说，那大概是生男孩了啊。So they say, in Chinese culture, if a woman after pregnancy they like to eat more sour food, that's usually pregnant with a boy. If they like spicy food, girl. So after pregnancy, yeah, they have food preference, and they either get tired, or to want sleep and morning sickness. So those are what we call early pregnant signs. So sometimes, especially with the first baby, lots of women don't have experience. They even don't know they got pregnancy. They don't realize until nowadays it become easy. You go to the pharmacy to get a pregnant test. Test, positive, get pregnant. But old days don't have those quick test kits. They're all based on field pass. The old TCM doctor. Congratulations, you got pregnancy. Right? 有喜.
So the pass gonna be superficial.
What kind of pass? There you will
Superficial.
find.
For the pregnant woman, superficial all the time.
Superficial? No, not superficial.
Not true.
Slippery pulse. The pulse gets slippery.
Slippery.
Especially on your kidney. Kidney. So those are change. Of course, after 3 months, you will notice, your low abdomen, woman's low abdomen become bigger, not get to gain weight. Yeah, it gain weight, but it's a baby. Then every month they increase, 5 months, 6 months. By 6 months, the bottom of the uterus reach to the umbilicus level. So that's why when you needles, you do not needle the abdominal points, right? After pregnancy, especially late pregnancy. You don't want to needle the baby, right? So those are all normal changes. Besides those, the breast, female's breast getting bigger. The breast getting bigger, tender, and the nip getting darker. The color of nip getting darker. And sometimes they might, have some tenderness. When do they go to the regular gynecology check? Do you know here? Can you hear the baby's heartbeats?
3 months.
3 months?
40 days.
Normally is about the 4 or 5 months. Mom can feel the baby heartbeats. 胎心音. Then by 5 months, if you use stethoscope to listen, you can listen to the heartbeats, baby heartbeats. And by month 7, then you have to go to regular gynecology check. You just regular gynecology check. Start every month, then every 2 weeks, and last one every week. Go to see the baby whether they are in the right position. So the total is 40 week, 10 months. Now those 10 months are based on 28
Not 10 months, it's
28
9
days
months.
per month. Huh?
9 months should be, not 10 months. I'm not gonna be dying, the baby.
No. Okay. Hamed, listen. Here I say 10 months. Usually we call 10 months is based on 28 days, 1 month. So total is the pregnancy actual day is 283 days. 283 days. So not based on 30 days. 28 days, 10 months. So we always say 10 months pregnancy. Are you clear? Now, next one, very important. How do you calculate the due date? 小高有小孩吗？没有，那哪些？不，那你要好好学啊！你这个正好那个自己都不知道了，你以后这怀孕了都不晓得怎么样保养。
I can
小吴呢？
calculate it from the first week.
啊？
First,
有没有小孩？
有。
有，好，那你当初怎么样？那个算你那个太太的预产期啊 ，due date 叫预产期。
他应该是根据那个第一次停经来算的，但是因为现在有那个软件，它直接输入那个，它会自动算出那个时间。
你不要那 calculate， 你这个很简单啊，这啊 ，Hamed, do you know how to calculate due date?
yeah, you can calculate from first week stops the period, and
Yeah.
when they did the test,
Yeah.
and first week stops the period. Yes.
Then plus 280 days, they calculate 1 day. Yeah.
Yeah, but normally the Western medicine, when start, he can calculate from first week, and
yeah.
and he know how age the baby, because he checked by the what is but by the what's called this machine,
The machine, you all control
laser
machine.
machine.
Use your brain. I teach you one way, very simple. Everyone
Yes.
easy calculate.
Yes.
Okay, how to calculate the due date? Only things you need to know is the last period, first day of the last period.
Okay.
First day of last period. So let's say we use today as the last day, okay? Last day of the period. Today is what? The May 2nd, right? May 2nd. So let's say May 2nd. Now, you calculate. I teach you. Everyone write down the number. May 2nd. Do you have a piece of paper? You got a piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's say this is last menstruation period. Now here last menstruation, first day of the last menstruation, not the end of the last period. First day of the period. So today is let's say May 2nd. So what is due date for the woman if she got pregnant today? The due date, first calculate months. How to calculate months? So you use the months. This month is May. May is 5, right? May is 5, right? 5. Now, you either plus 9 or -3. What that means? Plus 9. Now, May is 5. 5 plus 9 equals what's the number?
14.
14. Do we have 14 in months? We maximum is December 12, right? So this one not working. So second one, try. -3. Okay? -3. So 5 minus 3. What's the number?
2.
2. So 2 is February. So now we know. The woman's due date is February. Now whether the February 1st, February 28th, second one. Now date. So first decide the month. The month is already decided. February. Due date is February. Now the month date is your last period date. Today is what? 2, right? 2. 8, 7. 2 plus 7. What's that?
9.
9. Now you got the month, you got the day. So the woman's due date is February 9. 2000. You have to add it, not 2023. What the year?
2024.
Yes. May? No, not May. What? 小高，重新讲一下，来。
For
2024.
example, you said
What's her due date?
Date. February 9th,
Yeah. Which year?
2024. Next year.
Yeah. No. So the woman's due date is February 9, 2024. Is it easy? Huh?
yes.
Is it easy to calculate? Very easy. So you don't need the machine. Don't need the calculate. As soon as you ask the woman, what's your last period date? Immediately, you got it. More accurate than your gynecologist. Okay. Some of gynecologists actually they can't calculate wrong. I have a few students. They can. I tell them that this method, they very accurate.
那如果是5月30号是第一天
Good question. Now, let's say if the 5月30号 is the last period, still -3. The month is February, right? But 30 plus 7, 37. We don't have 37 in a month, right? Maximum is 31 days. Then you have to move next. 37 in February. In February, how many days? 2003? 28 days, right? So 28 days, 37 minus 28. What's the number?
90. 9.
9. So then you have to move next month. Actually, you can say February 37. They were laughing. February, we don't have to 37. So February 37 equals March 9. So her due date is March 9. Hamid, do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you all get it? 小吴
Yes.
好，我考你们一下啊，来，我弄一个随便弄一个手掌。那 if someone tell you her last period is September 20, what is September 20, 2000, let's say 2023, this year. What is her due date? Hamid, first, you got it?
Yeah, gonna be if September 20 plus.
September 28th, still, huh?
Yeah, gonna be in
No.
May. Gonna be
Huh?
in May 2024.
May, are you sure?
Yeah, gonna be 9 months.
September.
Yeah, September. September gonna be 9. Oh no, not gonna be in February.
Huh?
Because September,
Hey,
November,
how to
October,
calculate the
December.
months?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, tell me the
is
formula.
May. Yeah, is May.
Huh?
Is
The May.
yeah, and then May.
小吴
27 Jan 2024.
which month?
Jan.
Not Jan, June.
Jan. No, okay.
Yeah, huh?
Jan.
Hamid. Huh.
Julian.
Hamid, why you
Yeah.
May? Why May?
Yeah, the end of May gonna be the first of because the 20 is
Hey, what the formula I tell you? How to calculate the months?
yeah, we said from the 20 September.
What's it? No, that's the.
The 20 September, that mean
Listen. Yeah, that's what. Listen. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I just repeat how many times. Number one, calculate the months. How to calculate the months? Very simple. Either +9 or -3. 9 plus 9. It's 18. There's no 18 months. So not working. We need it other way. -3. 9 minus 3. What's the number? Hamid. 9 minus 3.
It's gonna be 6.
Then why you get the May? 5. Huh? Is it
Okay,
easy?
gonna be okay.
You got it?
Yes.
So decide the month first. We know the month is June. Then which day? The day is +7. So 20 plus 7, 27. Immediately you got, June 27. That's a due date. That's it. Is it simple?
Yes.
So simple, yeah. Okay, maybe that's no, it's easy, simple. If you know the way to calculate, very easy. Yeah. Now you can practice a bit. We take a break. I will go home too. 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes. I drive home from the clinic, and we discuss 15 minutes later. Okay.
小吴，你们的课是结束了吗？还是老师回家了？
嗯。哎，其他人呢？其他人开 camera。Open your camera. Okay, good. So any question? How to calculate the due date? Is it easy? No problem to calculate, right? Hamid, do you know how to calculate now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now this is a due date, and also, is there any signs to know? Oh, this is although we know it's a due date. Let's say, oh, today is a due date. Whether they deliver or not, also it depends. There's some variation. I used to have a student, the past 2 weeks past the due date, still not delivered a baby. So she asked me to try acupuncture to inducing labor. Nowadays, inducing labor with acupuncture is very common and natural ways. So we did it twice. Inducing labor. Second times, it can't. The baby come out. So in the TCM literature, they find the middle finger. The middle finger, the middle finger, you feel the pulse. If you feel the middle finger pulse, the pulse extend to the tip of the finger, middle finger. That indicate the cervix fully open. Cervix open, that means the baby can deliver, right? If half open or small, not open, you can't deliver. The cervix fully open, deliver is mature. So you can also check the middle finger, the pulse, see whether the cervix is fully open and ready to deliver. This phenomenon has been proved by the modern scientific way. It is true. And also for deliver, do you remember the 6 golden words? What are 6 golden words for deliver baby? Who can answer? What are 6 golden words? 小高，你应该记得吧？6字真言，
睡忍痛。
第二睡 ，sleep。第二个呢？
忍痛。
忍痛忍痛。3个 ，enduring pain。The last one, 3. 慢临盆是 slowly move to the bellow. No hurry. Slowly. So when they are ready, go to bellow, deliver quickly. Don't waste their time, waste their energy, waste their blood. So 睡忍痛慢临盆 3 golden words. Do not want to produce any difficult label. Difficult label. So that's oh, I shared GPT. And this the label, deliver label. Then postpartum. Postpartum. What is postpartum? First month after deliver the baby, we call postpartum. The postpartum, very important stage, and there's some disease happened in postpartum disease. If you take good care of postpartum, actually you could change it. The woman can change their constitution. In China, postpartum care is very, very important. In Western country, we do not emphasize too much. Xiaogao, remember, postpartum. I heard you want to specialize on postpartum, right? Is you or someone else? In the foundation, I heard there's one girl want to specialize in postpartum. Is you want to be a specialist? 是你吗？谁上一次说要成为 postpartum 专家？他好像是搞饮食的。
不是我。
那个是推拿班的一个同学，那个他是打算开月子中心，他那个。
以前是，那这个他要开出来，他应该来学这一课啊，这个是很重要的那个。你没有一点中医的理论基础，你这课才 postpartum， 那学个鬼啊！那开不了的啊。这个 postpartum 确实非常重要 ，because the disease happening in the postpartum, if you don't take good care, it can lingering for whole life, so deteriorate your constitution. But on other hands, if you take good care, even weak constitution, they can improve and become a good constitution. Have you ever heard 住月子？月子中心？对。In some of Chinese they know 月子中心。They spend lots of money. 月子中心。What do they do? What do they do in 月子中心? Do you know? Why people willing to spend so much money to take postpartum care? Because postpartum is a special time. If you take good care, you will gain a lot in your next life. If you don't take good care, you might develop lots of problems. And for example, frozen shoulder, right? Frozen shoulder. In Chinese, we say frozen shoulder is a wind cold damp invade to the joint. Because postpartum, your bone, your skin, bone, muscle all open. So wind goes very deep. Then after postpartum, they seal. So those wind cold damp sealed very deep area. Not easy to come out until next pregnancy. Next pregnancy, when the bone open again, then if you take good care, those wind cold damp can remove from there. So that's why the importance. And the postpartum, there are some special physiological changes. Number one, because delivery, they lost the blood. Right? They lost the chi, lost the blood. Right? And the body is weak, so easy got EPF invasion. You know, delivery baby, they're sweating a lot. The pore is open. So they easy catch cold. Do you remember TCM have sayings called you are a pin of fire during pregnancy and become piece of ice after delivered baby. 产前一盆火，产后一块冰。What's the meaning of 产前一盆火，产后一块冰？有没有听说过？我上个课讲到过。什么叫产前一盆火？小高。孕妇脾气大不大？为什么大？啊，你想想，为什么大？脾气大？
阳气比较旺。
产前一盆火，它是一盆火啊！产前这个 during pregnancy is a pan of fire，它本来就有火气很大，你再去稍微刺激它一下，它这个火不就是爆发了吗？因为它的气血很充盈啊 ，during pregnancy，所以它是产后一块冰呢？小吴，什么叫产后一块冰啊？
应该是，产后一块分娩完以后就是气耗消耗的比较多，然后阴血也消耗的比较多吧，然后就。
那气血消耗的多以后，为什么会一块冰啊？
就容易受寒哦，容易受凉之类的。
不仅是容易受寒，病人感觉自己很冷，就像块冰一样。所以你去摸一下他的手脚，冰凉的。为啥？因为他的气血不够啊。他在产程中 during delivery baby lost qi, lost blood, so fail to warm the body, so become a piece of ice. 所以就很冷了。一般坐月子的时候，中国人强调什么？不要开门，堵在房间里边1个月啊，在头上面啊，什么都身体都包的鼓鼓的、严严的，就是为了防止受风受凉嘛。它本来就是凉的。当然现在的话 ，living condition improved 啊。In old days, we don't have air conditioning, so that if you deliver baby in the winter, especially, then very easy to catch cold. But nowadays, even winter, we have air conditioning, so not flat out. So you have to understand those things in scientific way. But overall, because after deliver baby, the skin pore is open, your chi bladder is weak, and try to avoid those EPF invasion. So in 伤寒论, 伤寒杂病论, they mentioned there are 3 common conditions develop during postpartum. What are 3 common illness? Number 1 is the muscle spasm, because qi and blood deficiency fail to nourish the muscle to develop muscle spasm. Number 2, dizziness, because qi blood deficiency fail to nourish the brain, dizziness. Number 3, constipation, because qi blood deficiency fail to nourish the large intestine and cause constipation. So 3 common illness develop in postpartum. So in postpartum, you not only treat the disease, but also you need improve the constitution. Take care of postpartum physiology. We will learn in postpartum disease. We will give the description. What's the characteristic of postpartum? And yes, when do they feed the baby? When and how do you feed the baby? 小波，当初你是怎么样来那个生小孩以后？
那个就初乳吧。
哺乳怎么哺乳的？哎，你的 camera 怎么没了？
没有那个 iPad 那个没电了，它跳出来了，可能。
嗯。什么时候开始哺乳？
就分娩完以后就
分娩完就是
对，就先吸吧，吸不出来也让它吸就是了。就是那个初乳的是最好的嘛，有这说法。
Hamid, how to feed a baby after delivery?
Sorry, I missed it.
You miss it? No, you tell me. How do you say that you have several kids, right? So how do you feed your kids after deliver baby?
Just master.
Combine your own experience, then make it easy, and easy to remember and meaningful, right? Xiaogao, you are next. You need to know how to feed the baby because you will have baby later. Need to be prepared. 怎么来喂奶？也像小胡一样，反正小孩哭了要喝奶就给他，喝，是不是？
刚出生的小孩要1-2个小时就喂一次吧。
1-2个小时喂一次。那 the general rules, of course, there's some varies among individuals, right? General rules, actually, we do not feed the baby immediately after deliver baby. The reason is, number one, the mom is tired, right? After deliver baby, their qi and blood deficient, and they need some time to recover. And also the baby, they need some of those clean, right? Usually there's mucus and the need cleanup. So normally about 12 hours after deliver baby, then start feed the baby. Let the stomach empty, and of course some of the mom, when they see the baby is crying, they will tend to feed it. So plus the feeding is the best. Mom's milk is the best for the baby. So if you could breastfeeding, try that first. And the World Health Organization recommend breastfeeding because not only you provide the kids milk, nutrition, but also mom's milk include antibody. So they can prevent the kids get sick. And through those drink the milk, suck the milk, actually also you connect the baby better. Mom, establish relationship between mom and the kids. Build up a strong relationship. So breastfeeding is the best. So every day there are about 1,000 to 3,000 milliliter of the milk produced. It varies, depends on how much water, how much soup you drink. So mom recommend drink soup. You see, the after deliver baby, the family member usually provide lots of good stuff, right? Especially those the soup, good soup. The pig feet, the pig feet soup, 猪脚澡汤，对，熬了很多，So good nutrition, mom. Of course, mom, that time maybe appetite is no good, so they need not too greasy. Too greasy, they block the appetite, no good. Lots of soup is good. And sometimes we can select some herbal to promote the milk production. So yeah, the promote the breastfeeding. And how long is the breastfeeding? 小吴，你小孩喂到几岁啊？
我们喂到1岁，因为他那个不吃那个就是那个奶瓶不爱吃，所以就喂到1岁断掉的。
So Hamid, how long is the breastfeeding for your kids?
Around 15 minutes.
Or 15 minutes, yeah, each time. I mean, how old until?
After 1 year.
After 1 year.
Yeah, after 1 year.
So average
8 months, I can start to give him some liquid like what's called this one, like yogurt, something.
So average is about 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months, you stop breastfeeding. And the reason we do not extend the breastfeeding too long is the nutrition. So when the kids grow up, only mom's milk cannot meet the nutrition need for the kids. And also it sucks out the nutrition from mom. So we had to change some other formula to the kids, the kids. And another thing is we need to keep in mind, some people use breastfeeding to prevent pregnancy. Lots of people during breastfeeding, they do not have period. So they thought use breastfeeding to prevent get pregnant. Don't do that. It's not safe. And it's risky. Even there's no period, still potentially they may get pregnant. So that's not a good way. So this is the overall woman's physiology. And we introduced the uterus, introduced the menstruation, the nuclear, pregnancy, the labor. So any question? Now let's look at the etiology pathology. Etiology pathology not much different from the internal medicine. Similar to internal medicine, just change to woman. So etiology, like how many etiologies generally cause these? Normally, EPF invasion, 16. Wind, cold, damp, the winds, the summer heat, those things, EPF, they could cause the woman's pathology. And besides the EPF invasion, sometimes improper diet. Improper diet, eat too much, eat too little, or irregular eating, they could, or food proliferance can damage the body as well. And overstrain, rest too much or work too hard. Nowadays, with living condition improved, pregnant women usually not work too much. And yeah, in Chinese culture, pregnant woman is a king, is a queen, the queen of the family. They got pretty good care. So don't want them to do anything. They sleep, and they rest. So rest too much, sometimes actually over rest, which can lead into difficult labor too. The baby grows faster, bigger, and your chi and blood is stuck. So you need some of the movement, especially later stage of pregnancy. You need to do some of like walking, light exercises to keep the chi blood moving to prevent the difficult labor. And multiple labor. This is multiple labor, excessive sexual activity which deplete the kidney. And create some of woman's pathology. Now, one thing unique for woman's pathology etiology is blood stasis. Blood stasis. Why blood stasis become common in woman's etiology? Anyone can imagine why the blood stasis become common for woman's etiology? Because woman, the specialty, what's the specialty for women? 经带胎产, right? The period. Period is a blood. Period is kind of blood. So no matter the menstruation, pregnancy, delivery, they all highly relate to the blood. So create blood stasis is very common. And those blood stasis after created, they leading to the pathology as well. So in gynecology, blood stasis is a common pathology. So you need to pay specific attention to that. If we say, oh, the unique thing for women's pathology, probably this blood stasis is more common to see. The last one, we also need to consider constitution. The constitution plays the role. Whether you are yin deficiency, yang deficiency, qi deficiency, blood deficiency, flame, damp, different constitution may develop different gynecology problems. So those are the etiology. Pathology. For pathology, I think number one, we need to think about is the 脏腑 organ, 脏腑 pathology. Now, 脏腑 pathology, particular 5 脏 organ, right? 心肝脾脾肾, the 5 yin organ. Now, among 5 yin organ, kidney, liver, spleen, kidney, liver, spleen, more important. For example, like kidney qi deficiency, kidney yin deficiency, kidney yang deficiency, kidney essence deficiency, kidney pathology. So what condition they may develop by those pathology, gynecological condition. Kidney. Liver qi stagnation, liver fire, liver yin deficiency, liver blood deficiency. Those are common. Again, the general symptom plus gynecology feature. That's for example, let's say I just use the example kidney qi. Kidney qi deficiency, kidney G deficiency. They can fail to hold a period, cause below excessive period, excessive uterine bleeding, and produce lots of leukorrhea, 带下, or fail to hold a baby, cause miscarriage, threaten abortion. Or of course, kidney deficiency can lead into infertility. So those are all gynecology symptoms. Of course, what are the common symptoms for kidney deficiency? Low back pain, weak knee, right? So when you see those gynecology condition, same as the internal medicine, but add the gynecology feature first. Then general symptom, make your diagnosis. How about the spleen? Spleen, for example, spleen Qi deficiency, and failure of spleen in controlling blood. Those are the common pattern pathology. That's a 脏腑 organ. Second one, Qi in the blood pathology. For example, just now we mentioned blood stasis is blood, and Qi blood deficiency, heat in the blood, cold in the blood, Qi deficiency, Qi stagnation, rebellion of Qi. That's also clear. Qi and blood pathology. We quite often see in women's pathology. The last one is actual malaria, actual ordinary malaria. Just now we said 8 actual ordinary malaria pathology. In internal medicine, we don't use much, but in gynecology, that one you need to pay attention. Especially 任毒冲带, len malaria, du malaria, 冲 malaria, and带 malaria. They can cause lots of gynecology condition. So again, try to review those actual ordinary malaria. So it is 8:20. So let's see, any question? If there's no question, let's finish the lecture today. And next class, we go over general diagnosis and a treatment principle. Okay. Again, write down your question if during the review, and you can ask in next class.
Yes.
Good. Good night.
Thank
And
you too.
I was
Good night.
no class this Saturday. Next, I will see you next Wednesday. Okay, because just now your Professor Wang mentioned you have something to do this Saturday, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
See you on next
Thank you.
Wednesday.
See you. Thanks.
See you. Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye bye.
他们有事，我哥准备这个。